Hey everyone, this is some nerdy guy. I'm back with another video game pickups video. Um, I've gotten quite a bit of stuff in the past month or so. So I'm just gonna show off all the random stuff that I've got. Okay, first off, I want to give special thanks to my friend Mass Lantern because he gave me Romancing Saga for the PS2. Now, I have a lot of memories with this game. One of my friends and I, he sat me down. He's the one who really mentored me in the genre of JRPGs. He sat me down and he just said, "We're gonna play this game all day. This is what we're playing. We're gonna play this," and it was really fun. I really enjoy this game a lot. I have a particular favorite character. Well, we both do. He's right here. His name is Jamil. Please, Demetria. That's his little catchphrase that he says in almost every scene that he's in. So, yeah, I'm super happy to have that, and thank you, Mass Lantern, for giving that to me. Speaking of Mass Lantern, he and I do game hunting a lot, and we went to this local place near us called Game Surge, and we both picked up some games, and this is what I picked up. I got this game is super unique to me, at least. It's called Yanya Cabalista City Skater for the PS2. Now, this game highly reminds me of Jet Set Radio, which is not a bad thing. But the bad thing about this game is the controls. The controls are atrocious in this game. I can't really get around that. Like it's fun for an experience. Like I don't know. Like the graphics are super fun. The music's super fun. It's definitely heavily ska inspired, which I really like. I love ska music. Not as much as my friend Colin, but yeah, I still really enjoy ska music. So, and I love the character designs. They're super cool. Really inspired by Jet Set Radio, I can definitely tell. But yeah, I mean, it was worth it. It was less than $10, so couldn't really pass that up. And then I got Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. I know it's not a rare game, but at least around here, I never come across this game, ever. I never come across this game. So I decided to just pick it up. It was $5, and, you know, it didn't come with the manual, which that's unfortunate. But I know it's not everybody's favorite Kingdom Hearts game, but I thought it was worth it just to add to the collection. I don't have this. It makes me sound like fake. I don't really have any of the Kingdom Hearts on the PS2. I don't have them. I have the story so far, or no, it's not the story so far. It's the thing they released before that, where it's Kingdom Hearts 1.5, Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and like all of the Rechain of Memories is in there and all that stuff. I have that one, but I don't have them on the PS2. So yeah. And then the last game I got from that trip was Manhunt. I got this for $4, and this game I did not know was going for close to $20 now. So it's a Rockstar title, so that's probably the reason why. I know Rockstar's games are really they have their fan base is very dedicated. Like if you like Rockstar games, most people are going to go after all their titles no matter what console or what generation it came out in, that kind of thing. So yeah, excited to have that. I've never really played it all the way through. From my understanding, from what I remember of the game, it's like you're in a prison type setting and you're trying to escape, and you have to kill all these people to escape, and if you do, you're out scot-free kind of thing, which is kind of cool. And there's someone like guiding you, but he's kind of an ass, so he's, you know, manipulating what's happening and that kind of thing. So I think that was a really cool concept, so I'm really happy to have that game. Let's see, what should I do next? Okay, this was just an eBay purchase. This was kind of an impulse buy, even though I did want the game, but this version is a little bit more expensive. I just really love the cover art for it, and it comes with a soundtrack. That's the second disc, is a soundtrack, which is really cool, and that is Grandia 2 on the Dreamcast. And a friend of mine and I were playing through the first Grandia game on the PS1, which we absolutely loved. And I ended up getting somewhere over here. There he is. I got it on the PS2 because this version is way cheaper. Both versions are just as good. I believe, from what I remember correctly, I mean, obviously graphically this is probably the better one. I don't really compare that well. Like, I don't sit there and compare each version, but there's just so much charm with the Dreamcast version. I popped it in for a little bit just to admire the graphics and just the art style and everything, and it's such a great game. Just I haven't played it all the way through, so I'm sure it's a lot better than what I have seen so far, but it's great, and I cannot wait for limited run. If you've seen the limited run E3 thing that they did, they announced that Grandia HD collection. They're going to do a physical copy. I'm on that 100%. I cannot wait for that. So, okay, next thing is Hotline Miami collection for the Switch. This was done by Special Reserve Games. So it's basically like the same as Limited Run or Strictly Limited or any of those companies. They just do limited versions of whatever games for the Switch and the PS4. And this one's actually numbered. Only 8,000 copies of this were made. But I haven't opened it yet because I don't really have a reason. But I do have it on the PS3 already. At least the first game. I know there's 2 games in the series, I believe, but I just love that it's the NES. It's inspired by NES artwork, black box NES games. I really enjoy that a lot. I'm gonna open it eventually. I don't know. I really enjoy the box art and everything. It's just super cool. So there's that. And then these are the last 3 items. These actually I just picked up like just about 24 hours ago. So the first thing, Mass Lantern and I, we went on a little adventure to just random game stores that were a little bit out of the way for us, but it was definitely worth the trip. And the first stop we went to was a store called Video Game Nirvana, and he had a bunch of reproduction games, and some were English translations of games that we never got over here. A lot of them were Super Nintendo games. And I got Bahamut Lagoon. I've heard a little bit about this game. I don't know a whole lot about it, but this was the most unique one out of that entire batch that he had. So I was really happy to pick up something from that. Just to, I don't know. There's a lot of RPGs from the Super Nintendo era that I'm super interested in, and a lot of them are Japanese exclusive. So I would never be able to play them unless there was a English translation of it. And thankfully, there are some out there. I'm sure on Etsy and eBay, there's probably tons of different ones you can get. I've been looking into it a little bit, and hopefully I'll pick up some. And if I do, I'll definitely show them on the channel and give my thoughts on them. And then the stop we made after that, I was super excited to get. The price sticker is actually still on here. I might try to take that off. I don't know. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but I know this game is not cheap. But I did get it for relatively cheap. Skullgirl's Second Encore on the Switch. Sealed. Still sealed in the shrink wrap. And this game is, to my understanding, pretty sought after, at least the Switch version of the game. I know it was released on the PC and everything. PS4, I believe it was released on and all that. You can get it digitally, no problem. But having the Switch version, a physical copy of the Switch version, that is pretty awesome to me, and I'm super happy to have it. I know it goes for, I believe it's like $80 some. I think now. I don't know. I think they did a second wave of it for a release, but I am extremely happy to have that. And then, last but not least from that trip, I've been hunting this game down, and I've been trying to get it for a decent price that I can never get it for because of hype. And hype drives prices, and it's insane. And that is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core on the PSP. I'm super late to the PSP game. I got a PSP last year, so I am super late. I know there's tons of great games on it, and this was one I really did want to play. And for some reason, there was a game store that we used to go to, and I kept passing up the opportunity to buy this game. And I was just like, I don't really need it right now. It was only like a $10 game at the time, and then Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, and now it's a $30 to $40 game, and it's outrageous. But I found this one for $24.99, and I was like, that's not really what I wanted to pay, but that's not top dollar of what it's going for right now, so it was kind of a happy medium. I just pulled the trigger. I'm like, I just need to get it so I have it so I can play it. And so there's that. Now, this is a surprise. A limited run box showed up at my house. So just gonna open this up. Shoot, I did not bring my box cutter, so bear with me. Okay, sweet. Let's go. Awesome. Whew. Whew. Okay. Okay. Whew. Calm down. All right. Oh man, this is so great. Okay, so the first one is Fallen Legion. The first game is Fallen Legion: Flames of Rebellion for the PS4. Now, this is a JRPG type game. Wow. Okay. I've mentioned this before in a video, but sometimes when a limited run thing comes up, I don't really look into what it's about. I'm just like, oh wow, that looks super weeb, and that looks super cool, and this guy's got armor, and this looks like an RPG, so I'm just gonna buy it. So I actually don't really know what this game is about that much. That makes me sound like a real poser that I'm just throwing money at whatever. I really should do more research on these things before I buy them. But look at that cover art. That cover art looks so cool. Like, you can't deny that. It's true. It looks really good. I'm happy to have it regardless. And this was a super cool release that they did. I was super surprised that they even decided to do anything like this. A small hint, it is a game by Lucasfilm. It is very popular, especially on the older PC games. But this is the Sega CD version of Secret of Monkey Island. That cover art is so nice. It is awesome. I don't have a Sega CD, so I can't play this, but it's just the novelty of a re-released Sega CD game is just so cool. I do want to get a Sega CD eventually. The model of Sega Genesis I have is the first one, so I would have to get... I mean, there is a first model one, but I would rather have the second model one, I think. But I'll have to do more research on which version of the Sega CD I want to buy. But when I eventually do, I'm going to crack this thing open, and I'm going to try out Secret of Monkey Island. That's so cool. I really enjoy that Limited Run does these special releases for older games like this. It's really cool. Gives people a second chance to get something that maybe they, the original version's really expensive or something like that. It just gives people a second chance to just get it, if they really want to play it, they can buy it for really cheap. This was, I believe, $30 or $35, something like that. That's really cheap for something like this. I know some people don't think it is. It's like, wow, why would you spend that much? But the original copy of this game is a lot of money. It's like $60 to $70 or something like that. I mean, come on. That's a pretty good deal just to be able to play it and have a physical version of it, But yeah, that concludes another video games pickup video. So thank you for watching, and until next time,